'cause I can do this all night. You can call it what you want.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Beauty at 50. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. My name is Suzanne. I'm here usually every week Saturday. I upload a video either Friday night or Saturday. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions you can always leave below. So today's video I'm going to talk about is probably a little bit different to my normal videos. I had surgery about 3 months ago with a breast reduction surgery and had a lot of healing from my scars. Had tried many different products. Some was actually from the plastic surgeon, which he gave me, which unfortunately I did throw away the tube. But there are 3 other products that I have been using in between, and certain products I have found worked better than others, and I thought I would do a video just to show you of what I'm using and what's out there, because there are a lot of products out there and that help the different stages of a scar. So what I'm going to read to you is a little bit about the scar, how it forms and why it forms. And probably most of you know this already, but I'm still going to just give you the information. So scar tissue refers to the thick fibrous tissue that takes place after healthy ones that have been damaged. Healthy tissues may be destroyed from a cut or significant injury or surgery. Tissue damaged may internal, so scar tissue can form posteriorly or result of a disease. In the early stages of a scar tissue, it isn't always painful. This is because nerves in the area have destroyed along the healthy body tissues. Over time, the scar tissue may become painful as the nerve endings regenerate. The amount of pain can also vary from severity on the wound and then the location of the wound as well. Exterior scar tissue may be painful. Sometimes symptoms of the scar tissue may also be inflammation, swelling, redness, itchy, throbbing, sensitivity, reduced vibration, or sounds like a crackling motion on the tissue. When you press on it, it can sound like crackling. Now, you do sometimes form also the keloids that are on top of that tissue, and then sometimes the keloid, which is an overgrowth of that scar tissue, will form on top of that scar, and so sometimes that keloid will actually go over and it will be very bumpy. There was a couple of things that my surgeon told me which I thought was very interesting, which I would not have gone to. I feel like I know a fair amount about skincare, but this was kind of quite interesting information that he gave me regarding scarring and how to actually deal with the scarring of the tissue. The first thing is that once the scar tissue you've removed the bandages, I would say probably it's for the first 8 weeks. The main thing about the scar tissue is that after the 8 weeks, apparently it's important for you to massage that area and to actually push in the direction of the scar. So if the scar is going in this direction, you want to push your finger along that area of the scar tissue. That actually helps to break up that tissue that develops those keloids and makes that tissue smooth so that you don't have those bumpy areas. I actually had some other damage to my tissue in my area, in certain areas, and so I had to put on, this was the product that he told me, Aquaphor was the only product that I could use. I've actually since gone through 3 different types of Aquaphor. I use it on my lips now. I use it on my hands when they get dry. I was never big on Aquaphor, but since healing my tissue, and I've noticed such a huge difference in the healing of tissue, I'm a big fan of this Aquaphor. And of course, it's very reasonably priced as well. So every night, I usually do it twice a day, morning and evening, and then go along the scar tissue area and push firmly into that area. It's not comfortable the first few times, but then eventually you do it hurts less as time goes on. The other thing that I've used quite a bit of is the Mederma. As you can see, I haven't got very much. I've used the oil and I've used the cream. I found that using an oil seemed to help the dryness of that area, because that area became so stiff and almost uncomfortable that when I moved I felt it. If you can think about 30 stitches on one side and about 45 stitches on the other side, it's all the way under your arm, so it's a lot of stitches and a lot of healing that has to happen. Usually where your bra sits, that usually absorbs moisture too, so you know that moisture comes out. So using the Mederma, this one I've used the oil and the cream I really liked, And then of course the bio oil. I know I've used this whole thing of bio oil. Some people really don't like bio oil. I know one of the dermatologists, she's not a big fan of it, but I really felt like the bio oil has helped somewhat in the healing as well. So those were the three things. If you wanted to just do one thing, of course you have to speak to your doctor. Make sure that the wound is not open once it's getting onto its way to healing. That 8 to 10 weeks, I think it is, then you would put your Aquaphor on. And especially if you're in a dry climate or a dry area, you want to definitely go ahead and use your Aquaphor in that area to make sure that it's healing good. There is another product called Scaraway that you can use. It's in a silicone. It's like little pads that you put on a wound. Because I had such a long wound, I didn't have a pad or a silicone pad that was long enough for that. I guess I could do it in stages, but a lot of people really have seen really good results. So if you have a scar on your arm or on your hand, or if you have a thyroid scar like I had, I wish I knew this earlier, and it's, you know, maybe 3 inches, 4 inches, or even up to 6 inches long, you could put it across it, and that would help, you know, just doing all that healing. And it, in the beginning, will help lessen the discoloration. I have some discoloration still to my scar. It's going to take probably, I would say, maybe 5-6 months for that color to go away and to go pink. It's now in the darker stage. I see it fading in certain areas, but I know that's going to take some time as well. So I hope that helps. I know, like I say, it was a different video. If you have any questions, even about the breast reduction surgery, you can either message me or you can ask me a couple of questions or whatever. But I'm actually out now 3 months. It was a big surgery. I didn't think it was by any means a small surgery. So if you're in the process of looking at doing it, it is amazing surgery, but it is a lot of healing and a lot of scar tissue. So that's my video for today. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and thank you so much to all those people that reached out to me. My close friends I know have reached out to me and checked on me and seen how I was doing in the past little bit. So really appreciate all the kind words and wishes. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, like I say, leave below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.